What up, man? It's your boy Sisters. The Sisters Suicide Age 29. Hold on. I know how we do. Blah. Alright, man. What's up, man? We here. Back with another video. Make sure when you come in, hit the like button. Okay, hit that like button when you come in. Um yeah. Alright, cool. So if y'all haven't noticed or paid attention, I think what was it last year sometime? When they granted her what is that, amnesty, how you say that word? They granted her amnesty, and then they gave her a release date. Well, the release date is here. Cyntoia Brown released after 15 years in prison for murder, or you can say life sentence if you want to put that there. Okay, so she's out. Let's read the article. All right. Shout out to who is this? National Public Radio Inc. Okay, so let's read the article. Now, Cyntoia Brown, who served 15 years of life sentence for killing a man when she was 16, has been released from Nashville prison, Tennessee officials announced earlier Wednesday. Earlier this year, the governor, Bill Haslam, took the unusual step for granting Brown clemency. Okay, clemency, my bad. For what he called a tragic and complex case, a major victory for Brown and her supporters, who for years have maintained the 2004 killing was an act of self-defense. Okay, and we're gonna stop right there. All right, they saying it was she was part of a sex trafficking ring, and she had to defend herself. I guess she was in it for a while and she got tired of it, and she took one of those gentlemen lives, and she was 16. Self-defense wasn't there, but most likely it was. All right. Why is my thing moving like that, y'all? I have no idea why it's moving like that. Anyway, over the years, the fight for Brown release has brought prominent lawyers to her defense. A PBS documentary and backing for celebrities, including Kim Kardashian, West, and Rihanna. Her case also inspired the introduction of state legislation aimed at protecting minors who are victims of sex trafficking. In 2006, Brown was convicted of aggravated robbery and first-degree murder for killing 43-year-old real estate agent Johnny Allen, whom went home with after he picked her up for sex at a Sonic Drive in Nashville. She told police that she pulled a pistol out of her purse, then fled with Allen's guns and money. She drove away in his pickup truck. Prosecutors claimed that Brown shot Allen as part of a plan to rob him, but Brown told police she was acting to protect herself. She was convicted and sentenced to life in prison over the killing. The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that mandatory life sentences without parole for juvenile offenders are not constitutional, but Tennessee prosecutors successfully argued that Brown would technically become eligible for parole after 51 years in 2055. Brown, now 31, was among more than 180 inmates serving life sentences in the state for crimes they committed as teenagers. She never testified during her trial, but during her appeal process, Brown, who had been a teenager runaway, took the stand and described how, at the time of her killing, she was ensnared in an abusive relationship with a drug dealer known as Cutthroat, who forced her into prostitution. Her case gained new scrutiny with the rise of the Me Too movement, as her supporters drew attention to the case using the hashtag #FreeCyntoia Brown. Criminal justice reform advocates portrayed Brown's case as an example of unreasonable incarceration of a teenager who was a victim of sex trafficking. Did we somehow change the definition of justice along the way? Rihanna asked in 2017 Instagram post about Brown that received nearly 2 million likes. The system has failed, Kardashian West tweeted. While incarcerated, Brown earned her GED, finished her bachelor's degree, and mentored at-risk youth. Transformation should be accompanied by hope, Haslam said when commuting her sentence to parole in January. Tuesday, the National Women's Law Center celebrated the long legal battle that led to Brown's release, but with a cautionary note. We're glad Cyntoia has finally been freed, but we must not forget that she never should have been in prison in the first place. We must continue to seek justice for survivors like her, the group said on Twitter. Her publisher announced that Brown will release a memoir in October that will describe her traumatic childhood, transformed her life from behind bars, and the events that led to her murder conviction, eventual release. Okay, that's it, y'all. All right. So, Cyntoia Brown has been released after 15 years, but she was sentenced to life in prison. And while she was there, she got her GED, bachelor's degree, mentored at-risk youth. She had a good legal team. More people kept helping celebrities. So I think that's a good thing. And salute to the sister, man. Because being under that type of pressure is not good. It's bad. And this type of situation happens a lot around the world to young girls. Okay? And women, older women too. But young girls, it happens around the world. Okay? So we have to understand that this type of ordeal situation is very serious, and everybody deals with it on their own accord, and they have their own way of dealing with it. And sometimes, she had to protect herself this time. She don't know what he was going to do. Remember, there's a lot of cases of women who be out there like that, who would tell you stories how they got beat, robbed, pistol whipped, almost to half to death. They almost lost their life. So for her to be on a alert like that, I mean, can you fault her? That is a wild type of life to have. And at a 16-year-old, who knows if she had to do that before she was 16? Even at 16 is not cool. You're still a kid. You want to live your life. So being under those type of pressures, situations, and it's not cool, man. It's very unfortunate situation, but at least she gets a second chance. Shout out to the legal team. Shout out to everybody who helped her. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but that story seems like it's true. She was under that type of lifestyle that she was forced into, as she said, messing with her boyfriend. He forced her into it, and anything can happen when you're in that lifestyle. You can ask any stripper, any person who does, walks around and seduce men for money, and they exchange it for sex. They'll tell you it's very scary. People get robbed, beaten, killed, all that stuff. So, and get raped too on top of that. So salute to Cyntoia Brown, man. Can't wait to hear your story. Can't wait for you to drop your book, if you're gonna do that, to do your press media run, all of that. We love you, man. All right. So that's another sister that survived the mean world of sex trafficking. She survived, man. All right. So that being said, man, they said, it's coming in October. Okay. So she's coming in October, y'all. So it's only a couple months away. Get ready for that. And yeah. So like the video, share the video, leave a comment below what you think about Cyntoia Brown getting released after 15 years. Is it justice? Has justice been served? Or should it be a fine? Huh? Should the authorities be fined for this? Because they said she shouldn't have been in jail anyway. It was self-defense. She was 16. I don't know, because I don't know if they got any evidence that proved that she should have stayed there. I don't know. Just my observation. All right. So like the video, share the video, man. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about Cyntoia Brown being finally released from that 15-year sentence that was supposed to be a life sentence for self-defense on a individual who was supposed to have sex with her in exchange for money at 16 years old. All right. Like the video, share the video. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, man. And you can disagree with me. Just be respectful, all right? It's all good. Talk to your soul mirror, the balance keeper, no one safe, poking the people, sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang. We love the ladies, lady loves Lee, and ladies, you are definitely love Lee. Don't chase the light, let the light chase you. I am